Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In our fast-paced, often chaotic world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and disconnected from ourselves. We're constantly bombarded with information, expectations, and the demands of daily life. And when that happens, something incredibly precious often slips away, our inner peace. Today, we're going to talk about something profoundly important: how to find, cultivate, and hold on to that feeling of calm and contentment within ourselves. We'll explore some common situations that can steal our inner peace, and then, most importantly, we'll dive into 5 powerful ways you can achieve and maintain it in your own life. So, settle in, take a deep breath, and let's begin this journey to a more peaceful. First, let's acknowledge that achieving inner peace isn't about eliminating all challenges or avoiding difficult emotions. Life will always throw curveballs. Instead, it's about developing the resilience and wisdom to navigate those challenges without losing your core sense of calm. Before we get to the solutions, it's helpful to identify some of the common culprits that can disrupt our inner harmony. Understanding these can be the first step towards guarding your peace. Here are a few situations that often chip away at our inner peace. 1. Constant overthinking and worrying. You know the drill. Replaying past conversations, catastrophizing about the future, getting stuck in a loop of what-ifs. This relentless mental chatter can be incredibly draining and keeps us from being present. 2. Unresolved conflict and resentment. Holding on to anger, grudges, or unresolved issues with others is like carrying a heavy weight. It consumes emotional energy and prevents us from moving forward with a light heart. 3. The comparison trap and social media overload. Scrolling through curated highlight reels of others' lives can easily lead to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and a sense that you're not doing or having enough. This constant comparison is a thief of joy and contentment. 4. Information overload and news anxiety. Being constantly plugged into the news cycle, especially negative or sensationalized stories, can create a pervasive sense of fear, despair, and helplessness, making it difficult to find inner calm. 5. Feeling overwhelmed by responsibilities and demands. Juggling work, family, finances, and personal commitments can lead to burnout. When we feel stretched too thin, our inner peace is often the first thing to suffer. 6. Lack of self-care and boundaries. Neglecting your physical and emotional needs and failing to set healthy boundaries with others can lead to exhaustion, resentment, and a feeling of being constantly drained. It's clear that many external and internal factors can disrupt our peace, but the good news is you have the power to reclaim it. It requires conscious effort and consistent practice, but the rewards are immeasurable. So, let's turn our attention to the solutions. Here are 5 powerful ways to achieve and cultivate lasting inner peace. 1. Practice mindfulness and presence. This is perhaps one of the most foundational practices. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing your breath, your sensations, your thoughts, and your surroundings as they are right now. How to do it? Start small. Take a few minutes each day to simply focus on your breath. Notice the feeling of the air entering and leaving your body. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring your attention back. You can practice this while eating, walking, or even doing chores. The more you practice, the more you train your mind to stay grounded. 2. Cultivate gratitude. It sounds simple, but actively focusing on what you're grateful for can profoundly shift your perspective. When you appreciate the good in your life, even the small things, it leaves less room for worrying and discontent. Try keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 to 5 things you're genuinely thankful for. It could be your morning coffee, a sunny day, a kind word from a friend, or simply the ability to breathe. This practice trains your brain to seek out positivity. 3. Embrace forgiveness of self and others. Holding on to resentment, whether towards others or yourself, is a major barrier to inner peace. Forgiveness isn't about condoning harmful behavior. It's about releasing yourself from the burden of anger and pain. This can be a challenging process, but it's incredibly liberating. Start by acknowledging the pain. Then consciously choose to release the hold it has on you. This might involve setting boundaries, having difficult conversations, or simply deciding to let go for your own well-being. And remember to extend that same compassion to yourself for past mistakes or perceived shortcomings. 4. Limit exposure to negativity and set boundaries. Just as we're careful about what we consume physically, we need to be mindful of what we consume mentally and emotionally. This means being intentional about your news intake, social media usage, and even the people you spend your time with. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. Set time limits for social media. Choose to disengage from conversations that are consistently negative or draining. Learn to say no to commitments that overextend you. Protecting your energy is paramount for inner peace. 5. Connect with nature and engage in creative expression. Spending time in nature has a profound calming effect on our nervous system. Whether it's a walk in the park, gardening, or just sitting by a window and observing the sky, connecting with the natural world can bring a sense of perspective and tranquility. Similarly, engaging in creative activities, drawing, painting, writing, playing music, even cooking allows for self-expression and can be incredibly therapeutic. It's a way to quiet the analytical mind and tap into a more intuitive, peaceful state. Achieving inner peace isn't a destination. It's an ongoing practice. It's about making conscious choices every day to protect your mental and emotional well-being. By incorporating mindfulness, gratitude, forgiveness, healthy boundaries, and connections with nature and creativity into your life, you'll build a strong foundation for lasting calm and contentment. I truly hope these 5 strategies resonate with you and help you on your journey to a more peaceful existence. Remember, you deserve to feel calm, centered, and at ease. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Also, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What are your go-to strategies for finding inner peace? Share your insights, and let's build a supportive community together. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep cultivating that beautiful inner peace within you.